Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Happy day before Thanksgiving, the holiday in the U.S. that has, it's got a lot of garbage with it. A lot of garbage with this holiday. But it also reminds us to just take a step back, throw away the garbage, and just look at what we are grateful for right now. Just be in that gratitude space. There's always good and bad with everything, but I'm really hearing at this time in our evolution, it's about staying in gratitude, staying in that higher vibration of love and light. However, we can do that. So, in that, I wasn't going to go where I'm going today, but we're gonna look into space a little bit. But before I do, the energy cards that I pulled that is taking me to space is the drum card, Dream and Journey. Dream and Journey. And I think of this and I go, instead of reading the news, watching the news, and absorbing that what they want me to absorb, why don't I set the intention and dream and journey on what I want to see happen? Like, okay, all right, I'll buy that for $1. And then you have Sky Father. Ooh, trust in the unknown. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, there's a journey. Going to go up to the upper world. I'm going to go visit Sky Father. And it's got eagle. It's got creator, Wankantanka. It doesn't look like Wankantanka. Looks like no white guy with beard, but Sky Father. And we cloak that energy so that we can relate to it, but it's just energy. It's just a vibration. It's a color. How do we see Sky Father? How do we see the creator source, the source of all, the oneness of things? Some people put it, they cloak it as master teacher, as Jesus, as Buddha. Some people cloak it as the hand of God coming down and touching. Who was that in the Sistine Chapel? I think it is. Is it man or is it Moses? They're all floating around naked up there. Well, God isn't. God would never. Anyway. Sorry, squirrel. And the third card I got. So we have Sky Father with the eagle, taking things to a higher perspective, and I get eagle. Take things from a higher perspective. And I'm like, all right, so, and we talk about this a lot. Getting into, with the holidays, we're going to come across people that have different points of view. And this spread to me says, stay in your own reality, stay in your own light, take things and really go above. Don't get caught up in the weeds. And the underlying energy of this is take care of your needs. Wow, super strong. And I see this image of this white light, and it's a square. And it's like, to me, that is like really strong boundaries and staying in the light. Don't get caught up and drop into the negativity and the weeds. I mean, we can speak our truth as it is in the light, and then just go back into our protective boundaries, take care of our needs, so that, and just kind of tune it off. Listen to a little music in your head. People go, what are you, crazy? Yes, I am. Just listening to music in my head. Now I get it. Now I do get it. All right, so here's where I want to go with this. Doing a little, and I'm not going to mention any companies' names, any people's names. I'm not going to put this on a title that this, for clickbait. Because I wonder, one of the questions that I'm asking are, is there surveillance listening to us psychics talking about what's going to happen, what's not going to happen? When I talked about Rute going to Mar-a-Lago, and see, that's a little triggery thing, there was something going on there. And then as I'm watching some other shows and other psychics, because it feels like you can't get any news unless it's psychic news. Oh, speaking of that, say hello to Psychic Duck, everybody. Hello. Still got your voted sign on. Not giving it up. I know, me neither. All right. Let's take a look at. So I went down the rabbit hole a little bit today. So there's a company that is offering internet around the world. And when I first started listening and getting this information, back in like 10 years ago or whatever, I go, oh, cool, that's really neat. Neato mosquito, yay. I don't know, are mosquitoes neato? Anyway, I thought it was really cool. And here's the other thing I'm thinking about. As we are ascending, however we imagine that, or however we dream that into being, when we are ascending, the ascension process, there is a duality that we need to pay attention to, I think. And either we ignore it and we just ignore the low level stuff as we are up here in the high level awareness of love and peace. And I know a ton of people that are just leaving the noise behind, and they're up here. And if I start yakking about kind of stuff that I'm yakking about now, they go, oh no, I don't want to hear it. So they're not even listening to me. I go, hey now. But Psychic Duck, they have that connection. Psychic Duck's talking to them. So I'm like, okay, well, at least they're getting information whether they know it or not. And so I'm looking at this big company that is giving internet to everybody. We're getting information whether we like it or not. And I'm thinking, ooh, we really have not, we think, oh, this is going to be great for humanity. And then we don't look enough at the other side of it, the trickster side of it. And I think that is the duality. That is the process that we're going to be going through, or that we are going through in this ascension process. And there's a couple of ways to ascend. You can just leave the planet. And I think that's an ascension. Don't recommend that. You can leave the negative noise as you perceive it behind and just stay in the light. I do recommend that. Or you can have a balance, looking at the pluses and the minuses. And be open and not be rise above it, so that you're not in the weeds of it that much. We can affect change, but we can't affect change if we're blinded by anger. That's not going to work. It just puts people's walls up. Okay, so this major company that I thought was cool, there's some things that maybe are not so cool. This particular company is now available in 113 countries. They have 7,000 satellites now. And I wonder if that's including the one that crashed in Texas. did it, I don't know, you know, after the U.S. after the U.S. elections. So they're talking about how they're offering reliable connectivity where traditional networks may not reach. And I'm like, yikes. So you can go up, I mean, whether you're in a remote village or a bustling city. I'm like, ugh. I mean, I've often thought of when I go out camping and I don't have any cell service. I think about, yeah, maybe I should, you know, maybe get one of those. And then I go, I can't do it. But anyway, so 113 countries. Last year, okay, going down the rabbit hole, last year there were over, hang on, pause. I didn't have all my data together, and I paused it at 11:11. So I'm thinking, if I pause at 11:11, does that mean I should go back and look at the data, or I should just keep going? Probably should have just kept going. All right, so we're talking about this certain company that has over 7,000 satellites up in the sky. They serve over, now available in over 113 countries. And last year, there were over 100 worldwide elections. I say, Now, this particular person who is owning this, he was also very supportive of Space Force, the term Space Force. And I always thought, I go, that's just the goofiest name. There's something weird going on with that whole thing. And so I was trying to look up where the centers are for these satellites. You know, is there just one center? Is there another center? And I also wanted to see if there was, if any of these world elections, if the data went up to these satellites. And it's weird. All I got was there was no fraud. There was no, and I'm like, that's not the question I asked. I mean, it kind of felt like a Republican on a Sunday show. I ask you a question and you veer off into some other thing. No, that's not what I asked. I'm just asking, did the data get to these satellites? Not whether it was manipulated, just did it get there? I finally found that yes, it did. A few of them did. And one of them was in Tulare County in California. Really? Okie dokie then. Now, Tulare is kind of red. California is red. You know, people think, oh, California, land of fruits and nuts. I like fruits, I like nuts. But it's pretty red in the center. So you have the coastal, and what is it with the coastal? Is it the water? I think so. Anyway, here we go. So well, let's just take a look at this company that puts stuff up into space. Let's do that. Let's just take a little look at it, because, and I'm going to use my Sci-fi Tarot. Thank you. Sci-fi Tarot. This is a fun deck. This is the very first time that I'm going to use this deck. No, I used it the other day. 3 cards. But it's fun. So thank you. All right. Shall we dig into it? Shall we? Just the energy, right? The energy of this company. Ooh. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. You know, so there's like a lot of fighting. There could be a lot of infighting. There could be a lot of... but what the card says, the slaughter of the green men, did Argon the Destroyer go too far? Did Argon the Destroyer go too far? It's being crossed by, at the edge of vast space, look inward. The Two of Swords. So to me, in regular tarot, that is like, well, they're at a crossroads here. Let's keep going down. At the base of the reading, what this whole Starlink thing, what this whole space company is marinating is the Queen of Cups. Now, for you all who have been watching me, Kamala Harris's card, she has a couple of cards in these decks, Queen of Cups. And I go, well, if Joe Biden is the King of Cups, the Vice President is the Queen. Some people would say, no, that's Jill Biden. Well, get your own YouTube channel, and you can say it's Jill Biden. I don't know if I've ever read on Jill Biden, but anyway, in the past, as it relates, best laid plans, Five of Wands. Again, a lot of fighting. Best laid plans and what happens next. Okay, so they give you little cheat sheets on these cards, but they give it a little twist. It's kind of cool. All right. So we have the Five of Swords. Maybe I'll drop this down so you can see what I'm looking at. Ooh, Seven of Pentacles in reversed. Okay, this is funny. Commander Exnar inspects his invasion fleet. But it's upside down. Uh-oh. His invasion fleet is upside down. Let me drop this down so you can see what I'm looking at. This is very fun. This is fun. All right. In the potential near future, what do we got? Ooh, ray gun, Ace of Swords. Ooh, an intellectual gift. I'm not so sure about the intellectual gift. I mean, okay, so it was billed as an intellectual gift to give broadband internet to everybody. But the duality of this is the Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. And when I pulled this, I went, oh, they got this card. It's supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be upright, but, you know, it's a sideways card. So, and I think that's true here. With this intellectual gift, it's also the sword of truth. It's also the best laid plans are going to be what happens next. All right, the internal position. Oh, my goodness. The King of Cups. What? Master of his own heart. The King of Cups. Queen of Cups, King of Cups at the base of this reading. And I'm reading about the satellites. Wow. I'm reading about this information of this intellectual gift to the world that may see some truth. I love this. Commander Ixnar inspects his invasion fleet. It's upside down. That means it feels like this is being exposed. Okay, in the external position, we get, yes. The Ten of Swords. He went looking for a better life and found annihilation. However, this came this came in reverse. And so when I'm thinking of all this, all these people that are talking about disruptors and tearing things down, they don't have a plan to build things up. They'll just tear it down and then they'll figure it out later. Now, there are some people that can do that, but the government's a little slow. So I don't think they can do that. I think it would be just a mess. There's too many people involved, too many different agencies, and we read on the civil servants yesterday. There's too many countries involved that are not going to allow that to happen. Hopes and fears, Two of Wands, they're playing with things. This is something that's going to come together in time, they hope. Let's manipulate the world events. Let's move it over here a little bit. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's the right way to go about this. And the final outcome is, woo! What is this? Nine of Wands. Is that right? Sorry. Yeah. Nine of Wands. The barriers between us. Wow. We're talking about the satellites, the barriers between us. Moving forward on the Chariot. The unstoppable vessel. We have Strength. Ooh, look at that. My, what big teeth you have, dear. And your breath, you need a mint. And then we have the fast-moving Knight. Fast-thinking action. It's upside down. It's a little slow. Ooh. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Lost, alone, afraid, with the worst to come. It's reversed. So we think that the worst is here. No, we're done with that. We've kind of figured this out. At the base of the deck, we have the High Priestess, secrets revealed. We have the delusion of the Seven of Cups. And this says here, 7 weird, wild, and wonderful illusions to dazzle and distract your mind. Yeah, you think? And then we have the Four of Wands. It's a celebration. It's a homecoming. But there is still something beneath the surface. We have more information coming out. Okay. All right. So that was just the company, what's going on with it. It feels like that it is still going to be functional. It feels like it is a little secretive. It feels like it's going through some changes. But let's just look at, in the future, this company, will it be taken over by another force? Well, this company, it's a merger and acquisition, as they may say. Is this company going to be taken over by a merger and acquisition? Yes. We talk finance here. Merger. And I have this image in my head of people just barging in to these areas that are controlling these satellites. Is that correct? Is that a correct image? 3 cards. Is that a correct image of another force, not Space Force, but another force doing a little merger and acquisition of this company. I feel like that's absolutely true. Queen of Cups. Second card. Ooh. The Empress. The Empress. This is, oh, we've got to look at the Queen of Cups a little bit more. Look at, she's got a little alien in there. She holds life in the palm of her hand. It's a little itty bitty alien in there. Now the Empress card, the second card, the Mother of Invention, stimulating scientific adventure. The Empress is normally my Russian card, but it's also a rebirth card. It's a regeneration card. It's more like holding life in the palm of your hand. But what this is holding innovation in the palm of your hand in this deck, I think. And it's a major arcana. And the last card I'm going to pull on this is the Ace of Cups. Your future begins now. What is the container? Love, joy, promotion, a baby. Look inside to find out. Ace of Cups. Is another force going to move into this company as a merger and acquisition? I think it's going to be the Queen of Cups, along with, and she's going to bring forth a new way to manage and build, a new creativity, a new fertility, with a little bit of secrets. I mean, they're keeping some secrets underneath there, but it's a new beginning. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Very cool. All right. Hey, space deck. Yeah. Hey, Psychic Duck, would you go into space? Oh, yeah. Really? You don't even have to think about it? Nope. All right. What do you think of that reading? I like Kamala Harris. Oh, I know you do. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna mix these cards up more so that they're upside down, right side up. So, Sci-fi Tarot. What do we need to know? My galactic friends, what do we need to know about this holiday season? What do we need to know for us to be at the end of 2024? I keep thinking of all those elections. Over 100 worldwide elections. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? A new day dawns on the planet of spirit. This is the Page of Wands. The challenge is the Queen of Wands. This feels like, again, well, the challenge, here is the woman with the cat. I got reprimanded by someone saying, "Why do you say crazy cat lady?" And that's not the term that guy used. But when I say challenge, and when I put this covered, it can be either enhanced too. So I think that the female cat owners, the single cat ladies, I think they are going to have a big say in what this new day is dawning. Again, more wands, the suit of wands. And this is, I'm sorry I didn't look, standing on the precipice. What card is this? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do once you get there? Oh, what's the matter with me? It's the Three of Wands. Look at the three lightsabers. Cowabunga, dude, what are you doing? Catching a wave, catching a light wave. What are you going to do when you get there? In the past, as it relates, is the Eight of Pentacles. Let's just like shut down the work a little bit. It's the holidays. We're getting in that. Let's just shut it down just a little bit for us lightsaber people. At the top of the reading is the Page of Swords reversed, and this says, venture forth, dreams could not contain her ambition, strength and curiosity, a lifetime of thrills awaits. Look at that. Woohoo! She's gone. Yeah, but it's reversed. So again, it goes back to let's not go on that big journey. Let's just chill. Let's just build up our strength a little bit. And the final card as we're looking at this is the Five of Pentacles. Lost, alone, afraid, with the worst to come. Oh, I can't leave it there. Okay, I'm going to keep going real quick. We have the Seven of Pentacles. This is looking at what we have, taking stock in what we have. The potential near future is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, it's reversed. So be careful of the celebrations. Maybe we're going to be drinking in a little too much celebration here. And then hopes and fears. We get the Sun card. Yay. And the final outcome is the Four of Pentacles, hanging on, but it came out reversed, so let it go. Don't hang on to some things. It's not the time. Stay in love. Even if you love a little green man. And final outcome of this whole thing is the King of Pentacles. This is my Mr. Pumpkinhead card. And he came out reversed. So stay within our tribe, within our community, within our light workers. You can venture out a little bit, but not a lot of action, not a lot of swords. This Page of Swords is flying, is like swinging. Nah, not right now. Not right now. That's it. I am done. Stick a fork in me. Thank you guys for watching. I have a little Thanksgiving video I'm putting together. It's just going to be yakety yakety, nothing much. It's a little slideshow, and that's it. And then Friday we'll be back on a Friday ramble. I think I'm going to bring somebody with me. Psychic Duck wants to meet Linda G. Yeah, so Linda G and I are going to be rambling. That'll be fun, as long as I push the record button. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, love.